2 days after the bomb blast at the Jamra Convention Center, which left 3 people dead and about 40 injured, the Kerala police are swiftly moving and investigating the matters. Right now, we are in Aluva, and this is the ancestral home of Dominic Martin. And right now, the police have brought him here. He is also inside this premises. He was, of course, blindfolded and brought to this particular place. You can see policemen in large number here watching over. This is the ancestral place of Dominic. The first 2 floors are rented out, and the top floor, you can see the top floor, that's where the cops are. There is an isolated room, and Dominic used to frequent this place. He had this room for himself, which was not let out. Even though he lives in Tamanam with his wife and kids, that's where the police went yesterday too, and there was no evidence there because the lone wolf had not disturbed the family atmosphere. He didn't do anything there to let them know or get a whiff or clue of what he was up to. So this is the place where he assembled the IEDs, the improvised explosive devices. So he did research on the internet on how to assemble the bombs, and then started procuring one by one. And for the last many months, he has been assembling this particular IEDs, about 4 in number. One huge one, the big blast which left a woman dead right away, and then about 3 of them others. They were all packed in gunny bags. He used petrol also for as explosives. The IED was triggered using a mobile phone. There you can see cops there. He has given a complete confession statement as to how he carried out these activities, a graphical statement in fact, and the police are on to it. So it's been almost an hour and a half since the cops came here with Dominic Martin, who is also inside. And from here we are given to believe that the investigating officers, about 20-25 of them, will take Dominic Martin to the Jamra Convention Center, where he was also present that morning. He came there at around 7:30, and it triggered that IED explosive at 9:40. The action shifts from here to the Jamra Convention Center, but from Aluva, from his ancestral house, about 25-30 kilometers from Kochi, the investigations now move on to the Jamra Convention Center. As you can see, Dominic Martin is being escorted by the police. It was a 6-hour interrogation inside his ancestral house, where Dominic has supposedly explained as to how he prepared the IEDs in this very particular house. He has a room for himself here, where he in fact designed and assembled the bomb which was used at the Jamra Convention Center, where about 3 people and 40 of them were injured. From here on, we are given to understand that the police are going to take him to the Jamra Convention Center, where he planted those bombs. It's going to be a mahzar which is going to happen at that particular place in Jamra Convention Center. It's been 2 days since the heinous act of terror was caused by this particular individual, Dominic Martin, against the congregation, basically the Jehovah Witnesses were his prime target. He was disgruntled member of this group. He had detached himself some time ago, but finally he decided to bring the focus back on the philosophy and also the philosophy and the ideology of the Jehovah Witnesses. So brisk investigations have happened ever since this individual walked into the police station and surrendered himself, and made a confession about the crime that happened in Kochi, which has rocked the state of Kerala, and the shocking news sending the entire nation into a tizzy. This particular incident happened when there were conventions and congregations in support and against Israel and Palestine. It's a very polarized state, Kerala, but then they try and see to it that they maintain utmost harmony in this state. Finally, the trigger was in the hand of Dominic Martin, who in fact, pressed that button, that IED explosives, and caused that flutter in that convention center, leaving about 3 people dead, 2 women and 1 child who succumbed to injuries, and about 40 of them still undergoing treatment in different hospitals. About 12 of them are still in ICU, and about 37 of them, in fact, undergoing treatment in various private hospitals. From here on, from this ancestral house where he assembled the bomb, he is being now taken in this particular van to Zamra Convention Center, wherein the Mahajar will happen there, and the police will make record of how he carried out that heinous act of terror. We will continue to track the movement of Dominic Martin as the police escort him to the Zamra Convention Center. With camera person Venkatesh Perumal, Jayaprakash for NewsX from Kochi.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.